Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies
Hello,
and
everybody,
quite a
and
contest
welcome to
ahead of
the
us.
match.
This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And this is now today's lineup.
So, Jim, would you say that this formation has
Number
become
6,
the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Menu. And Maguire. Yoro. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Brobby. And he's worked it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Maguire. Here's Matheus Cunha. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Brobby. Can he latch on to this? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Xhaka with the short one. He's in a great potential shot! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 9, Robbie.
Sunderland breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. And that is as far as they're going to go. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a good... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be down to perfection, and they were.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Sunderland upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's on it, can he get away? Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Strong running down that left flank. Shaw. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's there to belt it away. The ball has bounced loose now. Shaw. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Šeško!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he was quick to react. Alderete. Driving forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Matheus Cunha. And the shot! Chance here to counter. Matheus Cunha. Now there's a fine ball. Petrauda. Granit Xhaka. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Shaw. Menu. Oh, it's come loose. That's good running with the ball. He's being urged to shoot. Granit Xhaka. Bruno Fernandes does well to get it back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Granit Xhaka. Now it's Brobby. Spread it left.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, well played. And that has been clubbed away. Brilliantly cut out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Matheus Cunha. That is lovely. Menu. Casemiro. And Dalot. Now it's Brobby. Into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Brobby! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Robbie clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Menu. Brobby does really well to win the ball there. Pinches it off him. Casemiro. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Cute ball now, how can he reach? Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. so smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And it's made its way to him. Brobbey. He's had a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This is quite a battle.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Granit Xhaka. Shifted it to the flank. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Bruno Fernandes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So it's back to business. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Brobbey.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And they've been given a corner. And it's been taken short. Threads one in. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Alderete. Tries to pass it through. Brobbey unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Xhaka! And that's off target. Knocks it into space. And it's Bruno Fernandes. No, that's been intercepted. It's gone out for a throw-in. Granit Xhaka. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Alderete. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Now this could be a chance. Sunderland have reclaimed it. Tries to play it through. Shot. He's having a shot! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Trauder.
The attendance for this match was
gone for a throw-in.
28,599.
60 minutes played. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Granit Xhaka. Sunderland finding their passes. Stood up well to him there. Yoro.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Diogo Dalot picks it up now. He gets big! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Manchester United.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Back in once more.
Better control, and he would have had a selection of options.
Granit Xhaka. Now it's Brobby. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Now Menu. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Brobby. Diogo Dalot wins the duel this time. He's picked his way through. Yoro. Diogo Dalot. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? He has found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Casemiro. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Brobby. Matheus Cunha. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Granit Xhaka. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Diogo Dalot spots it and intercepts. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Zirkzee getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's being shifted off it. He's through here, and he's intervened well there. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Zirkzee, distributed tidily. Oh, nicely intercepted. Trauder. And it's Xhaka. Casemiro gets a foot in here. Some good work on the right flank here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Brobby, and he's got the beating of his man. Nicely weighted ball. great ball, and he's in here. Xhaka is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That's a shade optimistic. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. An instinctive delivery. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
11. Coming on the field.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Substitution.
Sunderland ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Dallo. Hit into the middle. He's got tall. Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Trauder knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He is through here. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, that's fabulous. Could go all the way here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And that should get the job done. The final whistle and